Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Dino Crisis and recording it all on VHS. Last time, I got really lost and wasn't sure where to go. Good news, I figured out where I need to go, and I'm kind of mad. So, let's just get to it. First, we have a bit of a pit stop, though. I've had a code written down here that I haven't used yet. And in my meandering and checking, every room to try to figure out where to use this L key and R key, I happened upon, oh wait, wasn't there a thing in the lounge? Which I wrote down something that says WP Lounge and a key code. So, hey, guess what? I found a thing. So let's go grab that. There we go. Didn't even have to look at my notes. Worked it that time. Guess what? We found a thing that we can use to remodel our gun. And we can just put it on along with the sights. It's great, I guess. I don't actually know what that does. Presumably, it's better. One would hope. It's hidden in a thing. Alright. Now then, onward towards progress. So I did all this searching off camera, but I didn't go any further beyond figuring out, oh wait, this is where I need to hit, push the button. And again, this is coming back to that theme that I keep coming back to of when you have places to use items, and you don't have any sort of visual indicator, or when you get there something that says, do you want to use an item? Then it turns into just a description. And yeah, that makes it kind of a puzzle itself to realize, oh wait, I need to use an item here, and figuring out what item to use. The other side of that, of course, is basically what I've just run into of, hey, I found these keys. I have no idea where to use these keys. That sure is a laser roll. Okay. I am just run all into... Let's try that sentence again. I'm just running into laser balls a lot. Good gravy. Anyhow, what I needed to find was here. We have an L and an R key. This is the screen that we need to look at. Do you see the resolution? There's a slot to insert a card key. If just completely forgot about this, didn't notice it or something. Considering how much trouble I had with, screwdrivers and screws in this very same room, I'm not surprised. Anyway, hey, here's a card slot. There's an identical one over there. That's not the button to open my inventory. We'll need assistance in order to release this lock. Will we call Gale? Yes.
Regina?
I finally made it to the entrance of the doctor's lab.
Good work.
The door looks like it needs 2 people working in tandem to unlock it.
Sit tight. I'll be right there. So, what's our status?
Here, take this.
Ready? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're all clear. Let's go.
Thanks, Gale. There we go. We found door E. Right. No. Um, why didn't I write this down? I should have written this down. DDK key could use row deletion. Alright, cool. I did write that down. Great. So the question is, do we... Alright. They were talking about, like, maybe you just need to remove entire rows from this. So, do we remove rows 1, 2, and 3? Can't remove all 4. 7 and 9 we can't remove. Right? We're gonna come back over here and check this manual because I'm pretty sure it was right here. Yes. Numbers are in the set letters. Okay, rows. Yep, that's all it's got. That is not much. Let me turn slightly to the right to try this again. Okay. So, presumably, we remove at least one of these rows. This is getting gross fast. Good thing I have this handy dandy note paper with me right here. Let me just fold this paper so I actually have some writing room. Oh, this is getting... Welcome to paper ASMR. Oh boy. Come on. I'm sorry, this notebook is just really not cooperating with this. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, I keep clicking the pen. It's habit. It's a bad habit. And I do it right in front of the microphone. I'm sorry. Okay. So. Welcome to Bryce making weird noises while he writes things. The third ball in. I really hope they only ever mean rows and not columns, because that would just be mean. Hero. Good old hero. SGSY. Alright, so it wasn't entirely clear from that in the words, the document, the thing that I had to go check, whether or not the number could still also relate to remove this letter. So we'll take it at face value to start. So at very face value, it would be remove A, B, C, D, E, not F, G, not H, but I. Presumably, one of these is going to turn into remove this row, which would have to be within the first 4, because there's only 4 rows. I really probably should have, like, solved this DDK. Like, again, I only got so far as, oh, this is where I need to put the key. Didn't go any further past that. Probably should have in hindsight, because then I could actually just come in here and be like, oh, I already solved this, as opposed to, let me solve this on camera. And boy howdy, I hope you like this screen, because we've already been here for a couple of minutes, haven't we? Alright, so TH lives, E is questionable, I is questionable. D and E are questionable. E is questionable. B is questionable. A is questionable. I is questionable. G is questionable. And I'm having the sudden realization that I left noise on my phone. So, let's just turn that off real quick. Alright, so if we're throwing all of this out, we end up with just absolute nonsense. But let's be more constructive. Nope. Yeah, there's way too much here. Okay, so if we throw out the first row, do we keep A? In which case, let's see. If we keep the second row, we end up into all sorts of weird issues in terms of just, like, what do we throw out? It was stuff to throw out, right? Yes, okay. Sorry, second guessing myself on this. If we throw out... We can't keep the fourth row. Because if we keep the fourth row, again, we have to keep... The 7 and 9 are just get rid of this letter. Hopefully those are specifically correlated with their index into the alphabet and not like, here's just a shuffle. Hopefully it doesn't get any more complicated than just a simple cipher. Is it really just going to be that? Because... Alright. We have to kill E's, G's, and I's. That leaves in the first row TH. Second row is tons of letters, so we're going to have to throw out the second row. Probably also the first row. And also the fourth row. That leaves the third row. So is it just ball on? Ball on. Let's try ball on. Okay. It just seemed like what they wanted it to be. Maybe this one isn't actually a word. Where's my H? Alright, we'll go... If we keep the second row, then that just ends up so freaking gross. Alright. I'm just looking for letters in there because you have the third energy. Can you actually spell out energy? Yep, you can spell out the third energy. This is going to be the entire episode at this point, isn't it? Okay, so we're supposed to throw out I, right? A, B, C, D, yep. I is number 9. G is number 7. A through E. That's what happens if we throw out row 2 and row 4. We kept row 1. Oh, jeez. Presumably this has to actually be, a value. And now I've just punched my mic. Great. How long have we been staring at this screen? It's been like 7 minutes, hasn't it? I'm sorry. I hope you like this screen because... Okay, so what we have... God, let's see. We have like 2... It's like 2 sentences have been spliced, it looks like. So... It was removal, right? I really wish you could review your notes you found because I'd really like to double check that it is actually remove the letters in below. Let's go read that note again. Guess what? It's a different screen. Hooray. Okay. Decoding with numbers. Numbers are written instead of letters in the key field. The numbers could indicate the rows to be deleted. If 2 is in the keyword, you should delete all the letters from the second row. Maybe they do mean columns. I'm gonna feel really silly if I'm so mad right now. They mean columns, not rows. I'm so mad right now. I'm so sorry. They don't say rows when you mean columns. When you are giving instructions for things, if you mean vertical collections of things, those are columns. Horizontal collections of things are rows. Somebody who has played Dino Crisis and loves it, if they stumble across this, they have probably been screaming at me for the last 3 episodes of use the screwdriver on the screws, use the keys in the key things. And I'm so mad right now. Rows are not columns, and columns are not rows. They are completely different things. Please don't say the wrong one when you are giving somebody instructions on how to solve a puzzle. I am so mad right now. Let's see what's in this door. Right, we're in a save room. Great. Perfect. Just I'm so mad. Like, I really want you to understand just how upset I am that I've been sitting here trying to solve this dumb puzzle the wrong way because they gave me the wrong instructions. Rows are not columns. You jerks. I'm so sorry. That just... Like, if I didn't think this was hilarious, I would probably start this recording over. But I think this is going to be, like, I think this is just that slow burn comedy gold. I don't know, I don't know. I'm sorry that you've had to go through this. I hope you like that screen. I hope that you are finding the humor in all of this. But I'm so mad right now. Okay, that is a really impressive visual effect for this era. Like, flat out. Nowadays, you've got shaders and stuff that can do that. It's not cheap. But, wow. Like, I wonder how they were doing that. That's nuts. Just, in this era of technology, I want to know how they were doing that. There's probably some really cool sorcery behind that. But let's read. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Yes, let's read the file. It is easy to unleash any kind of power. The real task is keeping the power under control. The improvement of the initializer ignition device has enhanced energy efficiency to the maximum. Despite the progress, we have been unable to advance the development of the stabilizer safety valve since the accident that happened 3 years ago. The third energy theory will surely alter human history dramatically. But as long as there is an uncertain element regarding the control of this power, even if it is only 0.1% of a probability, my work will be nothing but a terrible failure. The restraining power of the stabilizer we used in tonight's experiment was insufficient. The area affected by the excess energy is estimated to be a radius of 3,300 feet. The results of tonight's experiment may please the military people in a sense. The giant creatures that emerged just after the experiment have given me much inspiration. The most important thing to do right now is to leave here safely. As soon as I finish analyzing the data, I'll evacuate via the bottom floor. Computer used for energy stuff. It's a nice little 3-dimensional graph. Hey, guess what? We can push this, probably. But can we? Okay. I'm so mad. Hey, shotgun stocks. By attaching it, the time lag for reloading is limited. Neato. I'm just having a look around. You know what? I'm taking that. It's a big old dart. All the computers for precise calculations. Dr. Kirk's personal terminal. It is used to analyze data and can be used to release the emergency evacuation hatch. Cool. All right.
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency lockdown in progress.
What's going on?
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cool it, Gale. We'll find a way out somehow.
Oh, goodness. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, goodness, that's, Oh, no. Hooray!
Warning. The emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great. But the entire underground area is crawling with dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
Brilliant plan, fearless leader, but I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem. The hatch is password locked through the mother system.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Regina?
Make your choice.
Alright. This seems like a fantastic place to call it an episode. A nice cliffhanger ending, if you will. I say that, but then I realize I have no way to get a noise profile for recording. You know what? Screw it, we're doing it. We're calling this an episode. This has been a time. I'm sorry. I'm so mad. I wasn't prepared for this choice. Wow. This has been a time. Hopefully you've had some fun. Hopefully you saw the humor and me struggling and just, like, staring at a puzzle entirely wrong. Because they told me to look at it sideways. Boy. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.